Is living a healthy lifestyle, is it even worth it? I mean, you could get diseased anyway. You could get cancer, you could die early from a disease, or an airplane can land on your head. So is it even worth it to discipline yourself and live a healthy lifestyle and make those choices, which are sometimes more difficult and not very convenient to make? In my opinion, yes. And here's why, by some objective measurements. So that is, we don't have any absolute control over our fate, but we have complete control over decisions that we make that put the odds in our favor. So in the end, it's about stacking the deck in our favor. So if you eat good the majority of the time and you get good physical activity in and you get good deep sleep regularly and you minimize or totally annihilate stress, you do those things, and you love and you receive love and you give love out both ways, you're going to go a long way towards stacking the deck enormously in your favor. You're most likely not going to get a disease of any kind. And not just that, but outside of the context of health and things like that. But let's say you like to gargle with razor blades. Well, you're stacking the deck in your favor to where it's almost imminent that you're going to die of some kind of infection and internal bleeding. So don't do that. That's an extreme example. But sometimes we make very stupid decisions where we get too curious at the edge of a cliff and we fall off of it. You know, that happens every year in certain national parks in the Pacific Southwest. But so there's all kinds of decisions that we can make that stacks the deck against us or in our favor. Now, is it worth it? In my opinion, it is. You can decide if it is, but the delusion, the discrepancy that a lot of people fall victim to, and it's an internal job, and so it's an internal solution too, but that is, a lot of people believe that it's just going to happen if it's going to happen, and there's nothing we can do about it, and they put too much emphasis on the luck card. And so when somebody falls to that delusion, to that discrepancy, they're not likely to do anything about it, which means that by default, the deck is going to be stacked against them. They're more likely to get those diseases and have terrible things happen to their health. So don't fall for that. You just want to be in the know. If you're in the know and you decide, yeah, it's still worth living a completely unhealthy lifestyle, totally cool, man. Totally cool. Because you own that. I totally respect it. I really do. But I think we should all be in the know so that we have the freedom of choice to make our own decisions with good information instead of low information or no information. I think most of my friends are already on the same page, but I'm sure some of you out there are thinking maybe a new thought you haven't thought of before, which is a good thing. So feel free to perpetuate this message and get it out there so that more people can be in the know. Because I think the majority of people would be like, yeah, okay, it's worth it to take better care of my health. And you couple that to a vision of what would your life look like and how would it be different, how would it be better if you're around longer and you're around healthier and more functional and capable of doing more and you felt better. What would your life look like? You know, you build that vision up, and how would other people around you be impacted, like especially if you have kids and people that love and care about you, family and friends. Then you might decide, yeah, it's worth it to put the deck in my favor. And then along that journey, when you take on that journey, you're going to find ways to make it better and easier and ultimately just a more fun journey than a lazy journey and an irresponsible and unfaithful journey. It's worth it, in my opinion, to be faithful with what you've been given. Whatever health that you have, it's worth it. Even if it's little health, it's worth it to be faithful with that so that you can be given more health and reduce the odds of ever getting a disease. Or if you have one, you could certainly put the odds in your favor enormously into healing from whatever disease you have, even if it's something like cancer. So share this video. And you know, there's a love button right next to the like button, which makes the like button pretty impotent in my opinion. So if you like this, just go all out and love it and add your comments below and reply to this video with some of your knowledge and wisdom that we can learn from. And my website is tombirkenmeyer.com, just like it's spelled here on social media, tombirkenmeyer.com. I got tons, thousands of pieces of content about health and wealth and financial freedom and just great philosophical ideas for the brain and stuff, well, to help us improve our lives, hopefully. So take care. Bye for now.